Youth runner here with Lars on my left and Michael on my right, both in the top 10, Colorado State, second overall Mountain West Conference Championships. Obviously, big momentum heading into, to the Mountain Regional. Lars, obviously, you guys just trusting in each other, and running your race. I mean, obviously, whatever New Mexico is going to do, they're going to do. But obviously, you guys, and how the pecking order is going to sort out after that is so valuable. As we head to the regional, how proud were you of just kind of the patience and the maturity and the composure you guys demonstrated?
Super proud. I mean, that's what we practice every day. So it was really cool to put it on the course and show everybody that we know how to pack run and trust each other. So, I mean, I don't think I had to make any decisions that race. I just followed Michael, Corey Kennedy, our other dude who was all conference. So follow those guys, and then once it gets to the last mile, gloves off, then we'll race each other. But leading up to that, just what we do in practice every day.
Michael, just how controlled and rhythmic did you feel like through 5 or 6K? Because it just seemed like you guys were exactly where you wanted to be, doing exactly what you wanted to do, and then like Lars said, when it comes down to the last K, then then it's every man for himself. But up until that point, did you feel like you guys were in control of what you needed to be in control of?
Yeah, I thought we put ourselves in a great spot. I mean, there's a lot of good guys from Wyoming, Utah State, Air Force, New Mexico, Boise State, all the schools, and we had a good pack right around 5 to 12 place, and Corey and Lars took the lead for probably 4 to 6K, and then coming through the last lap, I felt like we were in a good spot to make a move and try to separate ourselves, give us some insurance before we really did take those gloves off. So.
Most definitely. I mean, you were moving so well in the last couple of K. At that point, are you thinking hey, we feel good where we are, or did you feel like you were looking up and because I mean, obviously when Lucas Kiprop went past Hudson, it seemed like he was coming back a little bit more, like that kind of get a little spark or whatever, be like, hey, maybe we can go 6-7 instead of 7-8.
Yeah, me and Kiprop and Jacob White were over here, and we could see Hudson out front, and I kept hearing all the New Mexico coaches and teammates saying we could perfect score this thing. I wanted to break it up, but I also heard our coaches saying it's 2-3 points in it. We got to get every guy. So I was really focused on making sure Jacob White couldn't catch up to me, making sure those points didn't flip, because that's 2 points right there.
100%.
So it definitely helped push me through the last K where it started to hurt a bit more.
Most definitely. Just I mean, obviously. Now we step up to the real deal at 10K. But I know, even from when I had the blessing of talking to you back in Minnesota, that you guys are going to be in a perfect position. This does not impact this group in the least. If it was 10K today, you guys would be fine. So just what kind of affirmation and reassurance does this give you guys setting up for ultimately the most important race of your guys' year? Yeah,
I mean, all year build momentum, get better and better. I know we had 4 weeks between that GRIAC race and then Princeton. Princeton ran a little better than we did at GRIAC. Today we ran a little better than we did Princeton. And so we got a good 2-week break. We're not necessarily getting in way better shape now, but this builds confidence. We'll go home, see what we need to do at regionals, and then refocus, and I'm sure you'll see an even better squad at the Mountain Region race.
100%.
Yeah.
And Michael, to Lars' point, I mean, just the belief, right? Just knowing that you guys are doing the right things when we don't get to see it every single day in training, and then it shows out when it's meant to show out in Minnesota, in Princeton, here at the Mountain West Championships. Just how encouraging is that, but also how motivating is that? That it's look, we're just incrementally getting better. Don't need to worry about a big, huge leap. Obviously, I know how much you guys respect the Mountain Region, but you also know that it's you guys belong there. With all those groups, regardless of what number is to the left of their name. But just how encouraging has it been just to kind of see these gains, see these strides, see this improvement?
Yeah, well, it's nice because we got tossed around by Wyoming at GRIAC, and so all those sacrifices you make over the past 6 weeks to get a little bit better each day, each week, trust each other, trust the plan that Coach Hart puts for us. It gives us a lot of confidence being, right in front of them today when they were, I don't even know how many points they're in front of us. GRIAC is quite a bit, so it's a lot of confidence to be able to catch a team who's ranked quite highly.
Most definitely. Lars, last thing in that respect, I mean, we talked that day about how valuable the kind of the micro matchups, in the macro race, right?
Yeah.
Just, the fact that you guys could, I mean, obviously you respect everyone in the field, but just the fact that you guys could key in on those guys and just show how much you've grown, from third week of September until now, just how just like how empowering is that for the guys, that it's like, look, like it's the exact same guys, and we've shown in that span of time how much we've grown.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it just comes down to team and trusting each other, and it's really cool to get to see it play out on a course, because we come put the spikes on. I don't care what shape we're in, what other teams are in. What I care about is how we run together and then compete on that day. And so it's really cool to get to show it off on a course, and then that's what's going to make you maybe beat teams who on paper are going to be better than you. But that doesn't matter when it comes down to points, because we ran together maybe a little bit better and showed that our team can work together a little bit better.
Absolutely. Conference championship and a regional might be decided on a digital board or an online scoreboard, but certainly not decided on paper, and Colorado State validated again today. Yeah. Runner-ups in the Mountain West Conference Championships. Lars, Michael, great job, guys.
Thank you. Thanks.